Okay, so yes, why the lot of the pubs and clubs close? Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for me, I would think it's lack of interest because tourists probably are not interested in the nightlife anymore.
Yes.
And is it probably, would you say that it's probably like a security issue? People not feeling secured in nightlife? Not
Yes,
sure.
that could be one of the reasons, security issues. And any other reason, Chelsea? What do you think? What your observation? Because every corner
Um,
we used to be lot of pubs, clubs, not anymore now.
yeah, it could be different factors. It could be the price to rent the location could be increasing, especially with Brexit and everything. Prices are going up, so stock levels might be increasing in price, and people just can't afford to pay the prices in the clubs. Whereas if they go to a local supermarket, they could get more for their money than going to a pub and getting one drink, say.
Yes, that's one of the factors. Because pricing, especially local pubs or clubs, is quite expensive. So
Yeah.
because lot of the rent is increasing, security is one of the issue. Other thing, when you think we used to be lot of socialize in the pubs and clubs, but not anymore. What are the reasons?
Um,
We not anymore socialize in pubs and clubs.
no, I think people prefer to stay home and socialise from the comfort of their house rather than going out.
hmm Is a Facebook there, Twitter accounts there. Yes, lot of
Yes.
Yeah.
online social network. So that's really impact on the travel, tourism, and hospitality industry itself as well.
Yeah.
So of course, other issues there. Pricing is one of the factors. A lot of legislation from the government. They're putting pressures on the local businesses, travel and tourism. They need a security guard. They need this and that. They need to be these things placed. Lot of times changing as well. Drinking and other issues, social and cultural. Lot of things, these leads to lot of pubs and clubs closure of it. So which will discuss, what are the challenges faced, in within hospitality industries and why this is happening. What I'll do, I'll send you some old research paper as well, and you will see, how many pubs and clubs within the UK is closed last from 2012 till now, last 5 years around. Good, thousands. So which we'll go through, we'll discuss. That will try to relate, our discussion. Okay, so first our learning outcome assessment criteria 1.1. Explain the role of public sector in tourism and hospitality. What do you think public sector? What is meant by sector?
Government offices.
Okay, yes. What do you think? Is there any role of public in a public sector in tourism industry?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
what
like
sort of
they
role?
need to pass policies and legislations for um businesses to follow. Mm.
Yes, is a significant role, policies and procedures. Any other thing?
Um, they're responsible for the security of the tourists visiting.
Brilliant.
They're and also making sure buildings and roads are maintained so that everything's safe and secure and up to scratch with the facilities that tourists are interested in going to.
Yes, government provides securities. Government provide infrastructure for the tourism industries. Yes, government involve or invest in the hospitality industries. Lot of investments, like many projects within the UK as well, like HS2 and 3, fast train service and those sort of things, that will be. various other private partnership. Public and private partnership is very crucial. So government can play a role. If government don't want to make a public and private partnership, ultimately what will be happen, it will impact on the hospitality industry. During our last lesson we discussed these different sort of the factors. So today our discussion will be more on the challenges, and we'll go through the role of private sectors within hospitality industry, and we'll discuss about a role of entrepreneurship, within hospitality industry. We'll see, how these help, to boost the industry as well. Because this unit is quite, quite basic discussion really. Good few things we already learn about, like micro. What is meant by micro environment?
Micro,
Sorry, what is micro?
small environment.
Yes, one is called, one is a macro. So micro is a small, which is called internal environment within an organization, and macro environment. So macro environment like a Brexit, will impact up to some extent on travel and tourism industry, hospitality industry. So we need to look around, how these micro factors will, and we need to be planned. So which will go through all these things under this unit. Our focus will be SWOT analysis. We already discussed, which will be again our discussion, strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Pestle we already discussed, and we will conduct some research, political, economic, social, technological, eco, and legal environment, which we'll go through. So, any question?
No questions.
Okay, so we'll start with first. Sorry, my slides slightly not properly organized. So first we'll discuss about the hospitality. So what's the word hospitality means? Hospitality field by definition is a service industry. It takes to create shareholder wealth by servicing and satisfying the guest. Industry segment include, amongst others, hotel, restaurant, private clubs, management, events planning, tourism, all related. These are the service industries.
Mhm.
And hospitality mean the kindness. So noted hospitality service provided is a part of the product itself for the guest to satisfy, and they not only must believe that they have received value for service or value for money, we can say, and feel valued and respected by the workers. So we need to look around. Our staff workforce need to be trained, which will go through further under HR unit.
Mhm.
So then when we're looking at hospitality is mean the act of kindness, welcome. So offer them basic thing, which is the basic needs of the individual. Refer to the relationship process as well, guest and the host. What is the difference between host and home?
Um. Not
Okay,
too.
well, a host is someone who is responsible for taking care of guests, um, providing, well, all your needs. And home is where you yourself take care of all your basic needs.
Okay. So if I'll say host country and home country, what is the difference?
For me, a host country would be like the UK. I myself traveling to the UK and they are hosting me. My home country is Trinidad and Tobago. That's where I'm
Brilliant.
from. That's where I
So,
live.
yes, home country is where you originally from, and host country where we have operations. So host and home, and where this originally from, and where we have actually operation as a company in hospitality industry. So host and home, we need to look around their cultural issues as well in term of the hospitality, because we are doing the unit business management. hospitality business management. So we need to look around these issues as well, which will go through under cultures or element. Any question?
No.
No.
So hospitality words is derived from a Latin words hospitera, which meaning to receive a guest.
Mhm.
So hospitality word derived from Latin words, so is all about the guests. Hospitality industries include the companies and the organization provide food and the accommodation to the people who are away from home. Away from home, so that's come under hospitality. Hospitality and tourism industries meet the needs of the guest, kindness, goodwill. What is meant by goodwill?
A kind gesture.
Yes, goodwill can be a reputation. Reputation. Goodwill is anything which we can see, don't have a physical substance, intangible, but still is a goodwill. Like Nike sign itself is goodwill. Hilton Hotel as a brand name is a goodwill. So that's reputation, goodwill. Okay, what about the lodging? Recreation? Lodging, recreation? What is about lodging?
Um.
Okay, lodging is like when I have uh say a big house and
Hmm.
I am renting out several rooms in this same house for persons to come and stay in.
Mm-hmm. Lodging is known as accommodation, is a
Mm-hmm.
place to sleep for one or more nights. Lodging industries provide a place for the people to sleep overnight. So
Mm-hmm.
it can be one of many sleeping places such as fancy hotel, youth hostel, and elder hostel.
Mm-hmm.
So these all come under lodging. Okay, recreation, any activity that people for rest, relaxation, and enjoyment. So that's all come under hospitality industries as well. Travel industries, travel and tourism provide the people with the service that promote travel and vocation. So that's come under the travel industry itself. Buses, planes, cabs, boats, and all these. Okay. So we're not doing activities, but that's good to be. I'll send you. Okay. We'll go through hospitality industries. What are the challenges we have? We have a one learning outcome. Okay, a trend and an influence. What are the trend there? Or what are the challenges we have? So those we need to look around and we need to be addressed within and how we can cope as a, if you're in the management side of it. Technology. What do you think? Technology is a challenge or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
can
it
be.
is.
Which is big,
Yeah.
because so many things change. No, from booking to the reservation, leaving, tracking, everything is linked with the technology.
Yeah.
Taxi, food, room, pictures, everything we can look around is come under the technology.
Yeah.
More comfortable travel, communication, aging. That's the problem. Aging population.
The Asian population, I find, well, for me, the Asian population have now started to travel more than us younger people.
Yes, could be. Okay, is it aging population provide the opportunity or is it aging population mean hospitality industry? No. Like aging population is provide lot of opportunity for the businesses in term of hospitality, travel and tourism for sports as well. In many like UK population is around 60% aging population. So the aging population, nursing homes and various others is provide a lot of opportunities. So as the aging population increasing, so we need to look around the trend as well. But sometime it could be challenge. It only be will address private public partnership. So government injecting money and the private sector providing them services. Any question?
No.
Early retirement. What do you think? If the government decrease retirement ages, it will be any impact on hospitality? Because we are looking the public sector role. If they make a policy to increase the retirement age, is there any impact on?
Yeah.
Yes, early people retired, they have a more spare time and money, so then maybe they're traveling more. Then
Yeah.
of course hospitality industry could grow more. So we need to just think about it's not just only one factor, it could be many other factors as well. Longer lifespan and better health. What do you think? Is any impact?
Yeah.
People are living longer. People are health conscious, like a gym within a hotels and bars and other places, we can think about as well. Political changes. Yes, lot of
Yeah.
political issue. That's huge trend, impacting
Mm-hmm.
two wage earner families, husband and wife both working. Ultimately, that leads to as well. So these are all the factors which we can go through when we'll write the assignment. We can look around. Trend influence hospitality industry. Demand for the layered travel service will continuously be out. Is so for the businesses we can look around. Significant more layered travel. Yes, filling airline seats, checking into the hotel room, and consuming other travel services can be. So we can look around. That's a fast growing. More layered traveler. Different sort of the traveler could be family traveler, layered traveler. Yes, meeting, more meetings, businesses. So these are different trends, lodgings. So when you write your assignment challenges, we can look around and we can look around the trend as well. Like increasing competition. So
Okay.
private sector, in a private sector is a lot of increasing competition. Government make the policies due to the path and private partnership, ultimately competition increase. Is there any benefit for travel and other guests?
Yeah.
Increasing competition, what do you think? Is it benefit or not?
It has its benefits because increasing competition would make you reevaluate reevaluate your product offering, and you are now forced to improve in your customer service and your product and to tap into new markets. So yes, it has its pros. It also has its cons because I mean it would take away from your customers, it would take away from your earnings, but it also empowers you to be better.
Well done. Because of course, when the competition increase, ultimately we need to be focused on the service, we need to focus on the price. Ultimately the customer is getting, more value for money.
Yes.
So if the government is better to monitor the competition commission, they give the license to the more companies. Ultimately, government can, the public sector can play a significant role in promoting or increasing competition. High competition, it could be improve, service ultimately.
Hmm.
So that's we need to look around as well. Travel agent relationships, as we need to look around. So this is all about this picture itself, hospitality and tourism industry. What's come travel, what's come lodging, what's come, yes, and all these we need to be managed. And those challenges within that we need to be addressed it to provide safe and secure environment. Pricing could be and various other cultural factors could be. So those we all need to be addressed. Any question?
No.
No.
Okay, so next you already know that hospitality and tourism make up the world's largest industry.
Mhm.
Hospitality businesses are separate and independent from each other, are related, they are have affect each other, hospitality and tourism. So destination and facility that help to motivate people to travel. Tourists are the traveling for the players, and tourism industries is concerned with attracting people.
Mhm.
So that could be attractions and events. So tourists, the people who trip one or the more or miles away, that could also come under the travel and tourism. Tourist is away from their own destination. So destination not enough for the destination to be nice and attractive. So we need to be make sure those are. It has to be marketed. Potential tourists have to find about. It might be difficult to be. Sometime we can need to be look around. Tourists might not know about the great destination, so we need a promotions. Like the public sector can promote the like different. They have information desk, and the government
Mhm.
website promote the like city of culture in UK.
Mhm.
Uh, which was the city of culture? Which city was? Chelsea, which city was the city of culture? European city of culture?
Um, is it London? No.
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 Towards north, Hull. Yes, Hull, we can say that was the city of culture 2017. Then the culture of city being due to the Brexit, it's not being declared, and that's not we are anymore in a bid. So city of culture bring lot of the people, tourists. That's just giving the status city of culture of Europe was declared a few UK cities like the Hull being city of culture 2017. Okay, what do you think? Marketing can play any role?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because you are able to target and market to the people that you actually segmented, or the people that you are meant to bring to your businesses. So yes, it will increase customer awareness. It will increase revenue.
brilliant, yes. So of course, marketing help. Infrastructure can play a significant role.
Yes.
So like in Middle East, Dubai, especially Burj Khalifa or various other places. When we look Malaysia, Petrona Towers. When we look UK, a lot of places. So in Europe, when we look, especially in Paris, and when we look in London, London Bridge and various other places, historical as well as new modern madam, so or various others, these are the attraction. So we can market them, and the government public sector can play a significant role in a promotion on the government website, are providing the facility to the guest. So marketing destination without good infrastructure, tourists will not want to be visit.
Yeah.
How the to look around. Okay, government role, public sector role. Tourism is a profitable and good for economy, and government want to promote the travel and tourism. Government agencies can promote tourism. Yes, tourism offices, if they were board offices, people get more information,
Mhm.
and when the people will get more information, they have, of course, they will travel more. They now destination marketing organization, more marketing organization, that ultimately, there will be more youth hostel, more linkage between universities, more
Mhm.
linkage between governments. So ultimately, these all the leads to uh, more, promote travel and tourism, more sharing information to reduce the risk of, those have a safety risk.
Mhm.
Their mission is to bring information about their destination to the traveler. So we can look around role of private industry, tour packages, different package. Yes, Miss, like ho- tour operator in UK, Chelsea. What those are? Tour operator.
What kind of companies they are?
Yes,
Um, they are.
like Thomas Cook,
Yeah.
various others as well. There are so many. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, what about N? Any you think private sector company? Those are tour operators. Could be
Um,
many.
we don't really have many though, because we in Tobago we actually have Thomas Cook as one as well,
Mm.
because they do travel here as well. Um, I think, does Virgin have one?
Oh yes, Virgin. Yes.
Yeah, and I think British Airways as well. I'm not sure if they have as well.
Okay. Think about what private sector. Uber is any role for it?
Uber?
Yes, Uber taxi. That's they
Yeah,
bring so many things.
that is in Trinidad. Actually, they are saying that that is illegal for my country though, but I'm not sure. But they are operating here, and yeah,
Yes,
because
so
some
many
of the
tour.
tourists use it.
Especially in UK in 2012, 2014, lot of tour operator, they said, you will stay in a five-star hotel, you will get this sort of service, but actually not. And the lot of tour operators being just, they close their business, they get money from the clients, and many things happen in tourism, travel and tourism industry. So we need to look around, we need to be developed, and the government sector can play a significant role when they offer those packages. It need to be delivered as well, and the compliance and the watchdog as a regulatory body watchdog. So we need to
Mhm.
look around as well. Watchdog is mean the regulator of travel and tourism industry. So tour operators, frequent frequent guest programs can be role of the private sectors. Frequent fly guest program for airlines, like on this weekend, on during summer, you have a this package with this airline, you will get hotel, you will get this, you will get that, all these. Developing the right mix, what do you think, Nutis? Do we need a technology service? Definitely we need. Business travel need to stay connected. Wi-Fi and
Mhm.
various other. Tourists want to stay connected. Some travel
Mhm.
traveler might not want to be connected because they want to relax.
Yeah.
So, so we need to look around these. Definition of customer. What is a customer? It could be anybody who have any needs and wants, and those want to be fulfilled. Yeah, young, old, female, families are single, so we need to be as a okay. Travel intermediaries to promote travel and tourism industries. Middlemen can play a significant role. So they need to be a relationship promote, like private hire service as well as the hotel and the airline need to be more connected. As more connected will provide more, the services. Travel and intermediaries is the middleman, but there are the challenges in terms of the commission, in terms of so many other service. Sometimes they let down, so it need to be regular investigated. Types of travel in it could be retail travel agent, Yes, they sell from the hospitality companies, hotel, airline, and the rental car is a lot of business. Is many, yes, small travel agent could be to the big travel agent being replaced online distribution companies nowadays a lot online booking instead of lot of travel agent. So types of travel in tour wholesaler, yes, they can sell the packages different. Or if you're 100 guests, this package will give you to airline or the cars or the others. So these are all uh, leads to promote travel and tourism industries. Corporate travel, what is meant by corporate traveler?
Those who travel for business, part of a business.
Yes, like British Airlines or various other companies, those could be as a corporate traveler. So we need to give them package. Yes, we need to treat them maybe slightly different than others. Meeting planner we need to plan them. Okay, who do the people travel? Business are the player or the layer purposes. Business travel, they conduct little choice of destination, but they want just businesses. But other traveler, we need to be look around more elastic demand. They could be. So that's all we need to be focused. Layer traveler, different reason they visit. There could be family, relative, opportunities, education, culture, attraction, natural, recreation, special events like Olympic now. When we look around the Winter Olympic, when we look around 2012 London Olympic and various others, these are different events. Image of the destination, different image of the destination, like last week a few countries restriction UK remove travel bans in terms of this improving securities. So we need the perception and the image. So we need to look around and we need to promote that. Okay, this is all about does the destination want? Yes, of course. Negative, it could be negative economic cost. What is meant by opportunity cost? Anybody heard about ever?
So,
Opportunity cost? Sorry?
no, not sure about that.
We are running this lesson, you're attending this lesson. Are you missing any opportunity? Yes, we are doing this lesson, you're attending this lesson, you're missing the opportunity to work. Yes, so we need to measure the cost of the opportunity you're going to miss and the opportunity you're going to take.
Okay.
So we need to be cost and benefit analysis. So the opportunity going to miss it is supposed to be less cost the opportunity you're going to take it.
Oh, so that is like, okay, deciding if it is you should do something important or doing something that you need or doing something that you want.
Yes, you're right, because we need to look around the opportunity missing or opportunity taking. The missing opportunity, how much will cost me?
Okay, understood.
Chelsea is okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so these are all negatives and positives could be other challenges. These been discussed in these slides. So next we are looking now is what about the 2.3 entrepreneurship? What is the entrepreneurship?
Is it a person that sets up a business or more than one business and they're responsible for financial risks that they hope to make up on their business?
Okay. What do you think? They have any role in hospitality industries? They can play any role?
Yeah, they could have their own restaurant, for example.
yes, when we're looking Richard Branson and various others,
Yeah.
those are entrepreneurial and entrepreneurship, they can play a significant role in hospitality and tourism industry. They can invest money, they can withdraw money, they can provide more services, they can invest in infrastructure, they can invest, or they can make, more private partnership. So those are, we need to look around. So let's go back to what I did. Okay, I put a lot of journal article this under this lesson because when you do your assignment, sometime you're struggling to find books or some journal or some research paper for reference at least. Huh?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I'm going to quick show you and then we'll recap. Okay, so first is there destination competitive public and private sector, because our learning outcome is a public sector role and private sector role.
Mhm.
Journal is all about. So what you can do, you can read a little introduction. You don't need to be thoroughly, but at least you can pick, a lot of things. Like you go through the conclusion of the journal, that will be explain how much is role and what is this research finding. And you can reference as well, lot of references within within this journal as well.
Okay.
Then we have other journal is the research paper which is published on, could be one issue which is a lot of content, lot of literature. New role of tourism in national park planning, like in Finland, how they plan, how the government role as well as the private sector role in the streets. And next we have this is hospitality service, innovation, private clubs.
Mhm.
Then next we have about 1, 2 is about entrepreneurship. And yes, entrance into the tourism, entrepreneurship, a UK case study,
Mhm.
which is quite good. You can a bit, give you overview. And then this is one of other is about entrepreneurship and sustainable tourism
Mhm.
industries in different part of the world. Entrepreneurship has been recognized as an important factor in the process of the economic development. Yes, lot of discussion. So you can pick, lot of things from these journal and you can reference as well. So today we discuss about generic our discussion about public and private sector. What are the challenges faced and how these can be minimized by the making the policies from the government or the public organizations. Private sector is mean those are the investor entrepreneurial. They have a lot of characteristics. Those are they can invest it, they can do destination marketing and things, and we can look around the role they can put it, significant, there are significant role they can promote, they can provide the good image of the countries as well as the destination. So increasing competition could help, to give more opportunity, more options for the tourists. And the entrepreneurial, they have more knowledge, more skill, will ultimately promote more opportunities. And different, these are the papers which we can use for the assignment process as well. Any question?
No question.
No
So what I'll
question.
during our next lesson we'll go through our LO3 and 4, and then the last lesson I'll put, all the learning outcome headings as well. What's heading supposed to become, and I'll give you some books as well which you can, when you write your assignment, that will be easy for you.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
uh, yes, I'll send you your feedback for accounting and finance. Chelsea, you don't need to be worried. I send you the feedback. I put it the feedback some area, because it's your first assignment. So
Yeah.
that's why I gave you very detailed feedback that will
Yeah.
help you to address the things, huh?
Perfect.
So if any question you can drop me email. I'll explain you again. Huh?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, welcome. And after just a few amendments, just send me. Don't worry, you don't need to be, but I put it the feedback, thoroughly. We can improve it. It's a level 4 course, so we're not so much worried about critical thinking, but that will help you on the way, when you move to the next level.
Sure.
Okay, okay, Anne. Have a good
Okay.
weekend, you both, and I'll see you next week, and I'll send you all these resources. Huh?
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.